This woman, who I know you just love. I know you love this woman, so I'm going to have to show you. Whoopi Goldberg. I know, like, every day I'm like, oh my gosh, this woman, like, she's gone too extreme. She's really out there. Well, this time she actually admits it herself. She's enraged. She's angry. She's furious. She's also doing the bidding, I would guess, of her ABC News Disney employer there, you know, the liberals that run that place. And for some reason, she thinks that this is going to gain ratings. I don't know as this gains ratings, but it does very clearly put a divide in society. I mean, when we talk about sort of toning things down, bringing the temperature down, when you see what's going on college campuses right now, even the Democrats are saying, other than Ilhan Omar and AOC, they're all like, wait a second, we got to bring this back. Not Whoopi. Oh no, Whoopi's out for the kill. This is really pathetic. You need to hear this woman, and we're going to talk about it. It's tricky what she's talking about, but it needs to be discussed.
Biden has run the government like Robin Hood, essentially in reverse, stealing.
Now to this.
The dreaded.
In a new interview released this morning, you know who told Time magazine what he would do if he gets back in the White House. Things like this. He's going to let states monitor a woman's pregnancy.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
He's going to deploy the military to deport migrants.
And the Mexicans are going to pay for it.
And he's going to absolutely consider pardoning January 6 rioters.
Of course.
Now, he was also asked if he thinks there will be political violence if he loses, and he answered, it depends.
Is he referring to something he was wearing?
You're on fire already.
You know? So is this, I mean, there's also, this is my favorite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to tell you before I say it that it enraged me. There is a definite anti-white feeling in the country right now.
Oh, please.
Yeah, that's what he said. You know, sir.
No. Sir?
Yeah, sir. Nobody in your family was hung. Nobody in your family was chased because of the color of their skin. How dare you? There's no anti-white issue here. You are perpetrating anti-humanist issues here. So the question is he the future? Is he the future? Well, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
You know, that's the gig. They pay me.
So I read this big time interview this morning, and it's Trump in his own words saying these scary things. But I wasn't as taken aback as I should be, because for the last 4 years, myself, others who spoke out against him have been saying literally line by line what he's saying in his own words in this piece. And it is devastating to me that that is not resonating with Republicans, a party I've been a member of my whole life, that they're just not believing it. The other day, Bill Barr, the former attorney general, was asked about something I had stated where Trump said that somebody should be executed because they leaked a bad story about him. And he basically was like, I don't recall that. But on other occasions, he said stuff like that. But we shouldn't take him literally. No, the things he says we should take literally. And I've said this 1,000 times. There won't be guardrails next time. There won't be Mark Esper. There won't be John Kelly. There won't be Jim Mattis.
That article.
He says he's going to only hire loyalists and people who say that the last election is stolen. So he's admitting he's going to staff a White House and the entire federal government with either liars or lunatics. It is very scary, and I just want to underscore, because I want Trump to lose. He and Joe Biden are neck and neck. It is very real that in 7 months we will wake up to President-elect Donald Trump, and that should be scary for every American.
It is scary.
I love how they're just trying to scare you to death, right? Like, you're supposed to be scared into doing what they want you to do, despite the fact that, you know, you don't have as much money. You're worried about safety in your community. You're worried about the, 8 million people that have come into this country illegally since Joe Biden came into office. I mean, this is wild. I mean, just take, for example, consider the Chinese migrants alone, okay? So the numbers a year ago were around 600 and change. Now we're looking at nearly 40,000. And these are just the people that they found, right? So it's a little concerning But no, you're not supposed to be scared of Biden and the reality that he's delivered for you. You are supposed to be scared of Trump. And Whoopi, with her enraged comments, is doing nothing but taking us back to a time that we shouldn't be in, because America is not the country that she wants to try and somehow insist it is. I mean, how much more can this go on, right? You're just going to have us say, we're sorry forever. By the way, my ancestors had nothing to do with it. Your ancestors had, but she wants to go down that path. You see, look, I'm not saying that America's perfect. I'm not saying that there are not pockets of this country that are still racist. I'm not saying that, she hasn't run into that and members of her family haven't run into that. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is we ought to be able to get to a better place in America. Because last I checked, we did elect, Barack Obama twice. We got a vice president who is also a minority and a woman. Like, look, it's so yesterday to be talking that, but you know why she does it, ladies and gentlemen? She does it because it is politically expedient. Because the more you can divide, the more you can conquer, right? There's something to that expression, divide and conquer. And that's exactly what she's about.